In 1964, the Economic Opportunity Act was passed by Congress and signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson, waging the war on poverty. Community actions across the country were then formed to fight that war at the local level. Members of all ages, genders, and colors worked together to build creative solutions that worked because those impacted by poverty were directly involved with developing those solutions. Low-income people had a voice, and when they spoke, community action listened and still does today. By 1971, nearly 90% of today's community action agencies in the state had been formed to serve low-income Ohioans. It was that year the Ohio Community Action Directors Association decided to establish an organization to strengthen the network. This would become what is known today as Ohio Association of Community Action Agencies. OACAA began with one staff person and a modest budget of $30,000 generated from membership dues. In 1989, the board hired the third executive director, Philip Cole, to bring new levels of service to Ohio's Community Action Network. Throughout his tenure, Phil has led OACAA to exponential growth. Today, the association maintains a budget of nearly $2 million, has 7 full-time staff people, and provides training and technical assistance to nearly 100% of the membership each year. In 2001, the addition of the Ohio Community Action Training Organization expanded services again, adding internal consultants to create a peer training network. All consultants have extended experience with community action and higher education degrees. Over the past 50 years, OACAA has grown to offer professional conferences, workshops, targeted subject matter trainings, exemplary program and best practice awards, strategic planning, peer relationship building, toolkits, research reports, and much more. Tools such as the online self-sufficiency calculator and the annually released State of Poverty in Ohio report have been referred to by many as go-to resources due to being backed by reliable and unbiased data in an easy-to-use format.
Yeah, one of the things about being around so long, I was there pretty much at the beginning of OACAA. So much of it goes back to the people involved in the staff and the competency. And we use COVID a lot, but what you guys and what we went through for that 2-year period of time and what we're still going through, the ability to interact with the governor's office and with the development department in a positive way that's helped us have some impact on the guidelines that we're living with. To me, that's the most important thing right now, and Phil has a great reputation at the national level, and I think that puts Ohio in a position when new things are coming out that maybe we might have a leg up on doing those because of our reputation. So,
one thing it does that helps my agency is the Winter Legislative Conference and also the Summer Conference. And my staff loves the trainers that comes out to do those conferences with, especially the HR, the fiscal, and public relations. We like the toolkits, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can just plug in our names and then ship them off to the papers. And also, they have the best staff. They are good people to work with. You guys really are. You really seem like you're dedicated and committed. So I really appreciate all of you.
We focus entirely on the members, how to make the members better. It's important to maintain good relationship with the decision makers, and I've always focused on that. And that's really important because they determine what the priorities are in this state. And the same with most of the legislative leaders. They need to know that we're here and that community action agencies are big players in this state and in their communities. And it's important for these decision makers to know where we are and to be reminded of us. And we want them to know about us in their local areas and to go visit there and know who we are and what we do, because it's important to them and their communities. They need to realize that. I don't think there's anybody in this office who's here for the job. They're here because of the cause. They believe in what we do and they believe in our agencies. And that's a big deal. As a training organization, we're able to really focus on the needs of the agencies to make them as strong as possible. We are totally membership dependent. We're dependent on the strong community action agencies. And so we have to make sure we do that and keep pumping out things that they need, things that they want to attend, and give them a good value for their membership dues.
The association is proud to have worked with Ohio's Community Action Network, and we look forward to continuing to walk the path of excellence with each of our members. As we share your stories of innovation and success with changemakers, provide strong training and technical assistance to build capacity, and maintain leadership in supporting impactful organizations such as the National Community Action Foundation, we will continue to listen and provide the best services to strengthen your work to help people and change lives. From all of us at OACAA, thank you for over 50 years of your support.